Cigar enthusiasts, welcome back to my channel. I'm here at headquarters today to explore another fantastic, from what I'm expecting, stick for you. We've got the Perdomo. This is their lot 23. It's a Maduro Toro size, 6x50. This is the second largest offering next to the Churchill. It's got a beautiful wrapper on it. I had no problem paying $9 for this stick without knowing anything about it, not even knowing what lot 23 meant, because it says Perdomo on it. Big fan. I'm going to explain what lot 23 is in just a few minutes. I've also got a bourbon pairing today, whiskey pairing. This is the Blue Note Juke joint, straight bourbon whiskey, unfiltered small batch, 93 proof. This was actually picked up in Nashville, Tennessee for me and brought home in a suitcase. Can't get this where I live. I've been looking forward to trying it for a while now. It's got a little guitar on the top there, picture of a guitar. BR Distilling Company, it says. All right, so let's get this opened up to start. Get some in a glass. The cork pull. Not too bad, not too bad. Love that sound. Such a great sound. That initial pour. All right, we'll let this thing sit here for a minute. I expect this to be really sweet, so that was why I wanted to pair it with this Maduro today. I picked up the other lot 23s as well. There's a Champagne, a Sun-Grown, and then this Maduro. I wanted to try all three, and today I just felt like smoking a Maduro, so that's why we're getting to smoke this one today. Let's give this a straight cut. Okay. You guys see that? I also got something also interesting to show you. It's a little windy, as you can tell from Old Glory behind me today. And this stick actually blew off my table and cracked right there. It didn't come that way. It wasn't cracked. It actually, when it fell, the wind blew it and it cracked it. So I don't anticipate it being an issue at all, but man, this thing smells great. But I wanted to point it out. When I light it, we'll find out if it is an issue. This smells like mocha and espresso, cocoa. It kind of has a little bit of a hay and grass smell on it. It smells great. All right. Cold draw, I'm just getting real nice tobacco. All right, without further ado, get this thing going. How's everybody doing today? What are we up to? What are we drinking? What are we smoking on this beautiful windy day today? All right. So I think I finally figured out a really good technique to light these cigars up so that hopefully I won't burn them. Okay, let's do this. Exactly what I expected. Here's that crack. Definitely not doing it any favors. Rich, spicy Maduro all over my tongue and throat right away with that typical Maduro spice. I'm getting cocoa and earth. You know, that hay or grass has sort of gone away. That was only on the cold draw. On a retro, I'm getting like some oak, like some wood, but it's not cedar. Wow. That is just another fantastic stick from them. So in the beginning I mentioned this lot 23. The owner, Nick Perdomo, him and his son cultivated a lot in Nicaragua. You can see this is a Nicaraguan stick, and it was lot 23. It's kind of like a project for him and his son, from what I understand. Again, I could be wrong about any of this stuff. I'm just telling you what I think and what I think I know. And in year 2000, him and his son, I think it's his son may be the third, Nick the third, and Nick Perdomo's the junior. They cultivated this particular lot. So every piece of 5-year aged tobacco that goes into these sticks is all from that same lot. I did take notice that this is about $2 cheaper than some of his other offerings. His 10th, 20th anniversary sticks are like $11 a piece. This was $9. It's not small. It's not giant either. There's only, like I said, only one size that's bigger, and that would be a Churchill. It's so good though. So all three, the Champagne, the Sun Grown, and this Maduro, all lot 23s, come from the same place. Right off the bat, I'm not sure if this is as good as the 10th year. The 10th year is my personal favorite. As I mentioned, absolutely nothing wrong with this for $9. I will buy this brand without ever knowing anything about it. It's a reasonable price point, as well as I know the quality is going to be there. This is a Maduro, and it's still smooth in my mouth. The wrapper is just beautiful. It's so silky, it's soft and smooth. And of course, the most important part is, does it smoke and taste good? And the answer is yes. Been looking forward to getting out here all day to smoke this thing. All right, let's get a little bit of this bourbon and see what we got here. Blue Note, Juke Joint, straight bourbon whiskey. Smells really sweet. Smells like a typical bourbon. Getting vanilla and caramel off the nose. That is really good. Unfiltered small batch, it says. So what that means is they don't filter it to get every little bit of barrel out of it. Like little pieces of barrel could sometimes be in there. People seem to like that better than when they filter them. It seems to kind of leave a little bit more flavor in them. Again, I'd have to have the two of them next to each other, a filtered and unfiltered, to be able to tell if there was a difference. I mean, I'm sure most bourbons, whiskeys, rye whiskeys, and bourbon whiskeys are filtered. So this says it's unfiltered. I don't see any pieces of anything in my glass, though. So far, so good. That's really good. Again, that bottle came from Nashville, Tennessee. It was $40. The bees are interesting this time of year. Yellow jackets, they're just like all over you. There was one just hovering around here. Oh man, it's just cocoa, and just, you can really taste the tobacco in a good way. It's very strong, and it not overpowering, but just strong. That crack, we are past that crack. That was right there. You can see it. It was right here. So got lucky there. Didn't crack the cigar in the middle. And from what I can tell, it only cracked the leaf. It didn't crack any of the binder in the inside. But I was a little nervous about it, I'm not going to lie. See that wind just whipping. It was literally laying on the table and just blew it right off. I have not had the best luck with wind out here, that's for sure. Hope everybody's having a great day. Leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. I've got a lot more content. As I mentioned, I've got these other 2 Lot 23s. I'll review those at some point here as well. Looking forward to that. When I get, most of these sticks I get excited about, but when it's a Perdomo, I'm always happy. I'm always more happy than usual to review it. I just can't get over how good these Maduros are from him. But then again, I thought the Connecticut I smoked the 10th anniversary Connecticut, and I thought that was fantastic as well. Sun-grown stuff is good, but definitely the Maduro and the Connecticut are battling, in my opinion, for which one I like better. I'm just not sure. You just know I really like them both a lot. I have to get my hands on some of his 30th anniversary stuff. The particular places I go, the couple stores I go to, and some of the places I order from online, they're out of stock right now of the 30th anniversary. So, yeah, so these came out, these Lot 23s, and again, this is all from what I understand. I could be wrong about some of this stuff, but this came out in 2012. So they started, get out of here, you little stinker. They started that lot, him and his son, Lot 23, in 2000. And then this came out in 2012. So it says it's aged, the tobaccos are aged for 5 years. You know, doing some math there, I'm sure it took them a few years to cultivate this, get the seeds planted and get everything grown, and then they had to age everything for 5 years. Probably aged it in like 07, 06, something like that, and then released it for the first time in 12. And he's been putting these out for the past 12 years. So like most of my videos, I'm sure everybody's seen these, smoked these, knows about them. But it was new to me, so I was excited. Oh man, that thing is so good. Yeah, leave me comments, guys. Let me know what you're up to. What's everybody smoking? What's everybody drinking? I would love to hear from you guys. One more time, I want to show you this one more time here. I think this is more of a, and don't get me wrong, Total Wines in New Jersey might have this. I just didn't look for it there. Looks like it won some kind of an award. You know, this may be pretty well known and pretty popular, but just where I live, you can't get it. I'm always looking to try something that you can't get where I live. It's that old thing, right? You always want what you can't have. That's how life is, right? Spirit of the blues. Well, I am going to enjoy this stick about the next 35 minutes, I'm sure. And you guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.